Jurassic World Rebirth begins with a breathtaking aerial shot of an island that feels both familiar and haunting. The jungle is dense and misty while the camera dives deep into the heart of the forgotten world. This mysterious atmosphere sets the stage for a new chapter in the dinosaur saga. Before diving into the full story, I want to remind all of you to please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support keeps us motivated to bring you more detailed movie explanations every day. So make sure you hit that subscribe button now. The story opens years after the catastrophic events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. The dinosaurs that escaped into the wild have now begun adapting to new environments across the globe. Humanity struggles to coexist with these ancient creatures as governments try to impose control. A secret corporation named Biodyne takes center stage as they plan to exploit the dinosaurs for profit. Unlike InGen or Masrani, before them, this new group is far more ruthless and secretive. Their experiments are conducted deep in hidden facilities away from the public eye. Meanwhile, scientists and activists argue over the moral dilemma of living with prehistoric life. Some want to protect dinosaurs as endangered species, while others see them only as threats to human survival. These clashing ideologies shape the political landscape of the world. We are introduced to Dr. Ellie Grant, a brilliant paleontologist who has been working with global agencies to track dinosaur migrations. She believes that studying their behavior is key to maintaining balance between humans and dinosaurs. Her character symbolizes knowledge and caution. Parallel to her story, we meet Marcus Kane, a former soldier hired by Biodyne. He is tasked with leading mercenary operations to capture dinosaurs. His skills make him dangerous, but his inner conflict about morality adds depth to his role. He represents human greed versus conscience. The first act showcases the beauty and terror of dinosaurs roaming free. Herds of Brachiosaurus move across plains while velociraptors hunt in abandoned towns. Humanity has learned to fear nightfall because predatory creatures lurk in the shadows. The world feels both alien and familiar. Biodyne reveals their ambition to create hybrid dinosaurs even more advanced than Indominus Rex. Their lead scientist, Dr. Adrian Voss, claims that genetic power can make humans the dominant force again. His obsession with control drives the narrative into darker territory. A turning point comes when Biodyne launches a covert mission to Isla Nublar remnants. Although the island was destroyed by volcanic eruption, certain zones survived. Teams are sent there to collect DNA samples from the ashes. This dangerous operation awakens creatures long thought dead. Ellie Grant receives intelligence that Biodyne is moving illegally. She teams up with investigative journalist Mia Torres to expose the corporation. Together they represent truth and resistance against powerful organizations willing to risk humanity for money. Their partnership sets up the central conflict. The first major action sequence arrives when Marcus leads his team into the jungle ruins of Jurassic World. The eerie silence of the broken theme park creates suspense. Suddenly, a surviving pack of raptors ambushes them. The mercenaries unleash gunfire, but chaos erupts instantly. The raptors prove faster and more intelligent than expected. Several soldiers are killed in brutal fashion while Marcus narrowly survives. This sequence highlights the unforgiving nature of dinosaurs when disturbed in their territory. Biodyne retrieves only fragments of DNA but considers the mission a success. Ellie and Mia secretly follow Biodyne movements and track their cargo shipments. They discover that the company has built a hidden laboratory in the deserts of Nevada, disguised as a research center. Inside these walls lie horrifying secrets that will shape the rest of the film. The film slows down to show the emotional struggles of humanity adapting to dinosaurs. Families live in fortified towns surrounded by electric fences. Farmers use drones to scare away pteranodons that swoop down on livestock. The everyday reality of this new world feels raw and tense. Dr. Adrian Voss unveils his ultimate project known as Titan Rex. Unlike previous hybrids, this creature is designed to be both weapon and ruler of ecosystems. Voss dreams of creating controlled environments where humanity profits from dinosaur power. His arrogance foreshadows disaster. Ellie continues her mission by contacting former Jurassic World staff who survived past events. They share stories of betrayal, greed, and death caused by tampering with nature. These recollections remind audiences of the recurring message of Jurassic Park that life cannot be contained or controlled. Marcus becomes conflicted after witnessing Biodyne cruelty toward captured dinosaurs. He begins questioning his role in their operations. The sight of innocent herbivores being tortured for genetic extraction plants doubt in his mind. His transformation arc begins slowly, but powerfully. The first part of the story builds heavy tension while laying foundations for what comes next. Dinosaurs roam across landscapes, humans fear their dominance, and corporations exploit them without conscience. This dangerous mixture sets the stage for chaos to explode in the later acts. Ellie and Mia begin digging deeper into Biodyn's Nevada facility. They disguise themselves as contractors to sneak past security. The desert sun burns above, but inside the walls, a different kind of heat radiates from hidden laboratories filled with strange roars. The halls of the facility are lined with tanks containing embryos and partial dinosaur specimens. Scientists in sterile suits move with urgency, while armed guards patrol the corridors. Every corner of the building hums with the sound of machines replicating ancient DNA. Ellie is horrified by what she sees. Biodyn has been crossbreeding dinosaurs with modern animals, creating unnatural hybrids. Some look like scaled wolves, others like serpentine raptors with glowing eyes. She realizes the corporation is not just experimenting, they are weaponizing life itself. Mia records everything with hidden cameras. Her goal is to broadcast the truth to the world before Biodyn unleashes chaos. But as she films, she notices a massive chamber guarded by heavy steel doors. Something alive pounds against the walls from inside. Dr. Adrian Voss is revealed standing before the chamber window watching with fascination. He calls the beast inside Titan Rex his ultimate creation. He explains to his team that this dinosaur is genetically engineered to survive any climate and dominate every predator on Earth. Meanwhile, Marcus returns to Biodyn headquarters to deliver captured specimens. He notices a young Triceratops calf being dragged into a lab against its will. The desperate cries of the creature haunt him. For the first time, he defies orders and secretly releases it into the wild. His actions put him at risk. Biodyn's head of security, Captain Rhodes, begins suspecting his loyalty. Rhodes is ruthless and loyal only to money. He tells Marcus that any man who questions Biodyn does not live long. Tension grows between the two warriors. Back in the facility, Ellie and Mia discover files about Biodyn's plan called Project Dominion. According to these documents, the company intends to release hybrids into controlled zones across the world. Nations will then pay Biodyn for protection contracts, giving them full power. Ellie knows this could end civilization as humanity knows it. Dinosaurs were already unpredictable, but these hybrids are designed for aggression. She decides to steal the files and escape, but alarms suddenly blare. Security teams flood the building hunting for intruders. Mia and Ellie race through the corridors as guards chase them. They slip into a containment wing filled with glass cages. Inside are terrifying prototypes, some with feathers, some with armor like tanks. Their screeches echo through the room, sending chills down their spines. Just as they are cornered, a power outage shakes the facility. The lights flicker red as backup generators struggle to restart. A monstrous roar follows, and one of the hybrids breaks free from its cage. Panic erupts as soldiers open fire in desperation. Ellie and Mia use the chaos to escape through an emergency tunnel. They emerge into the desert night, breathing heavily, but determined to warn the world. Behind them, flames rise from the facility as hybrids rampage through the compound, devouring guards and scientists alike. Marcus witnesses the destruction from a distance. He realizes that Voss has lost control of his own experiments. The hybrids are too aggressive, too intelligent, and too wild to be contained. Marcus decides he must choose a side before the world collapses. The next day, news spreads of an unexplained explosion at a Biodyn research center. Officials claim it was a chemical accident, but rumors about escaped creatures grow online. Videos of strange shadows moving through the desert circulate, causing widespread fear. Ellie and Mia meet with a small group of government agents who still value truth. They show them the stolen files revealing Project Dominion. The agents are stunned but divided. Some want to shut Biodyn down immediately, while others fear the economic fallout. Meanwhile, Dr. Adrian Voss survives the facility's destruction. Instead of despair, he feels excitement. He claims Titan Rex has proven its superiority by surviving the chaos. His obsession deepens as he vows to unleash the beast on a global scale. The film shifts to tense scenes of hybrid dinosaurs appearing in random places. A feathered predator stalks a mountain village, while armored reptiles crush vehicles on desert highways. Humanity realizes they are no longer dealing with nature, but with weapons disguised as animals. Marcus finally reaches Ellie and Mia. At first, they do not trust him because of his mercenary past, but when he reveals his betrayal of Biodyn and his knowledge of their security systems, they reluctantly accept him as an ally. His redemption arc grows stronger. The group decides they must infiltrate Biodin's main command hub to expose Voss publicly. They know this will not be easy since the hub is heavily guarded and surrounded by hybrid test zones. But without action, the entire world may soon become a hunting ground. Part 2 closes with Dr. Voss standing in a vast hangar. Before him, Titan Rex roars, shaking the steel walls with its monstrous power. Voss smiles and declares that the rebirth of a new world has already begun. The true nightmare is only just starting. The story now shifts to global consequences as Biodyne hybrids begin appearing across continents. News channels show chaotic footage of cities under attack. Crowds run through the streets while armored creatures smash cars and raptors hunt in packs through alleyways. Governments declare states of emergency. Military forces attempt to contain the threats, but ordinary weapons prove ineffective against genetically enhanced predators. Humanity watches helplessly as the balance of power begins to tilt toward the hybrids. Ellie and Mia realize time is running out. They plan to release the stolen Biodyn files through an international broadcast, but to do this, they need access to the satellite control hub inside Biodyn's headquarters. Their mission becomes a race against extinction. Marcus uses his insider knowledge to guide them. He explains that Biodyne headquarters is hidden beneath a mountain fortress shielded by drones and electric barriers. To reach it, they must first survive the hybrid testing grounds that surround the base. The trio travels across desert highways in an armored truck. Along the way, they encounter refugee camps filled with families displaced by dinosaur attacks. These moments highlight the human cost of greed and genetic manipulation. Fear and sorrow weigh heavily on the survivors. One night, while camping near a canyon, they are ambushed by a new hybrid predator. This beast blends raptor agility with snake-like flexibility. It slithers silently before leaping with terrifying precision. The battle is fierce as Marcus fights to protect Ellie and Mia. Ellie uses flares to distract the creature while Marcus unloads his weapons. The hybrid moves faster than expected and nearly kills him. At the last second, a stampede of wild herbivores charges through the canyon, driving the predator away. Nature itself intervenes in their favor. The group finally reaches the outer perimeter of Biodyn's fortress. High walls and guard towers loom against the mountain backdrop. Inside, they can hear the distant roar of Titan Rex echoing through steel halls. The atmosphere is thick with dread. Meanwhile, Dr. Adrian Voss addresses his inner circle. He declares that humanity has lost control of the planet. Only through his hybrids can order be restored. His followers cheer as he reveals plans to release Titan Rex into major cities as a demonstration of power. Back outside, Ellie, Mia, and Marcus scout the fortress. They discover underground tunnels used to transport captured dinosaurs. These tunnels are less guarded and offer their best chance of infiltration. But entering them means navigating pitch-black corridors filled with unseen dangers. As they descend the tunnels, the stench of death fills the air. Bones and remains of failed experiments litter the ground. The silence is broken only by distant growls. Every step feels like walking into the lair of nightmares. Mia records the evidence while Marcus leads the way. Suddenly, the tunnel shakes as a hybrid known as the Juggernaut emerges from the darkness. This massive beast resembles a Spinosaurus with armored plating. Its roar rattles the walls as it charges. The group scrambles for cover. Marcus empties his rifle, but the bullets barely dent the creature's armor. Ellie spots a series of leaking gas pipes along the tunnel wall. She signals Marcus, who quickly fires at the pipes, causing an explosion that buries the beast in rubble. Breathing heavily, they push forward deeper into the base. At last, they emerge inside a massive hangar filled with cages. Dozens of hybrids roar and slam against their enclosures. Soldiers march between them, treating the creatures as tools of war. Mia captures every detail with her camera. She whispers that the world must see this nightmare. Ellie nods, but warns her that survival comes first. The stakes are higher than ever as they move closer to the heart of Biodyne's empire. At the same time, Titan Rex grows restless inside its chamber. Voss orders his scientists to prepare for release. He believes that once the world witnesses Titan Rex, nothing will stand against him. His obsession blinds him to the chaos already unfolding. Ellie and her allies finally locate the satellite command room. Banks of computers and screens track dinosaur movements across the globe. From here, Biodyne can control information and manipulate entire nations. It becomes clear this is the true brain of Project Dominion. But before they can act, Captain Rhodes intercepts them with a squad of soldiers. Guns are raised and the air fills with tension. Rhodes accuses Marcus of betrayal and vows to kill him personally. A brutal confrontation is about to erupt inside the fortress. Part 3 ends with Marcus stepping forward to face Rhodes. The clash between them symbolizes greed versus redemption power versus conscience. In the background, Titan Rex roars again, shaking the entire base as if the monster itself anticipates the coming war. The confrontation begins inside the satellite command room. Captain Rhodes and his soldiers point their weapons directly at Ellie, Mia, and Marcus. The tension is unbearable as silence stretches before the inevitable clash. Rhodes mocks Marcus for abandoning his mercenary loyalty. He claims Biodyne will control the future whether Marcus lives or dies. Marcus replies coldly that humanity's survival matters more than profit. The standoff explodes into gunfire. Marcus dives behind consoles as bullets tear through computer screens. Sparks fly and alarms blare across the room. Ellie and Mia scramble for cover while Rhodes advances with ruthless precision, determined to end the fight quickly. The battle rages in close quarters. Marcus takes down several guards with tactical skill, but Rhodes proves equally deadly. Their duel turns personal as they clash hand-to-hand amid shattered glass and fallen equipment. Ellie seizes the chance to activate the broadcast system. She uploads the stolen files into the servers, while Mia sets up a live stream. Around the world, television screens flicker to life, revealing Biodyne's dark experiments for the first time. People everywhere watch in horror as images of hybrid monstrosities and tortured dinosaurs appear. Governments are forced to acknowledge the truth. Riots erupt across cities, demanding the immediate shutdown of Biodyne. The world begins to turn against Voss. Rhodes notices the broadcast and charges at Ellie in rage. Marcus intercepts him, and the two warriors clash brutally. After a vicious struggle, Marcus overpowers Rhodes and throws him into a sparking control panel. Electricity surges, and Rhodes collapses, lifeless. The victory comes at a cost. The broadcast has triggered security lockdowns across the fortress. Heavy blast doors seal shut while automated defenses activate. Red sirens echo throughout the complex as Voss learns of the betrayal. Dr. Adrian Voss does not panic. Instead, he orders Titan Rex to be released immediately. He claims that the time for secrecy has ended, and now the world will kneel before his creation. Scientists protest, but his authority forces them into obedience. The massive steel chamber housing Titan Rex begins to open. Smoke and steam rise as the monster emerges into the hangar. Towering higher than any dinosaur before it, Titan Rex roars with earth-shaking power. Its presence alone instills pure terror. Marcus, Ellie, and Mia stare in disbelief at the creature. It dwarfs every hybrid they have seen, combining the size of a T-Rex with the intelligence of a raptor and the resilience of a Spinosaurus. This abomination is a nightmare brought to life. Voss declares that Titan Rex will lead humanity into a new era of dominance. He boasts that nothing can defeat it, not armies, not governments, not even nature itself. His arrogance blinds him to the destruction he has unleashed. Titan Rex proves uncontrollable from the start. It smashes through reinforced walls as if they were paper. Soldiers open fire, but their weapons bounce off its armored hide. The beast tears through Biodyne's own forces, destroying the very empire that created it. Ellie and Mia flee through collapsing corridors as chaos consumes the fortress. Marcus stays behind briefly to sabotage the power generators, hoping to cripple Biodyne's systems permanently. Explosions rock the mountain as flames spread. Outside, the hybrids held in cages break free amid the destruction. Packs of experimental predators swarm across the landscape, battling each other as well as soldiers. The desert becomes a war zone filled with fire roars and screams. Ellie and Mia reach the surface, gasping for air as the mountain fortress burns behind them. Helicopters circle overhead, but are quickly swatted from the sky by flying hybrids. The scale of devastation grows beyond imagination. Marcus barely escapes the collapsing tunnels. Bloodied but alive, he reunites with Ellie and Mia. They realize Titan Rex has already broken free of the base and is heading toward the nearest city. Time is running out to stop the monster. The trio decides they must track Titan Rex and lure it away before it wipes out millions of lives. They commandeer a military transport vehicle abandoned during the chaos and race across the desert, following the beast's trail of destruction. Meanwhile, Voss survives within the ruins of his fortress. He stares at Titan Rex in awe, not fear. To him, the chaos is proof of success. He declares that this destruction marks the rebirth of the world and that he alone controls its future. Part 4 closes with Titan Rex cresting a ridge overlooking a glowing city in the distance. Its massive shadow swallows the skyline as it prepares to descend upon civilization. The true battle for humanity is about to begin. The city glows with neon lights as people enjoy a quiet evening unaware of the approaching terror. Titan Rex moves closer, each step shaking the earth beneath it. Streetlights flicker as the ground trembles. Ellie, Mia, and Marcus race toward the city in their transport vehicle. They desperately try to contact authorities, warning them of the incoming beast. Their calls are met with disbelief until distant tremors confirm their fears. Panic erupts as Titan Rex emerges from the shadows. Skyscrapers seem small compared to its towering form. Crowds scatter in every direction, screaming as the monster unleashes a deafening roar. The military responds quickly, deploying tanks, helicopters, and drones. Missiles streak through the night sky, striking Titan Rex, but the creature shrugs off the assault. Its hybrid DNA makes it nearly invulnerable to conventional weapons. Buildings collapse as Titan Rex thrashes through the city. Cars flip, and bridges crumble under its sheer weight. The destruction mirrors a living apocalypse as fire spreads across the skyline. Ellie realizes that brute force cannot stop the monster. She recalls the files she stole from Biodan. Hidden inside the data are notes about Titan Rex's unstable genetic code. There may be a weakness buried within its design. Marcus volunteers to confront the beast directly. He believes luring it toward the city's power grid could be their only chance. If overloaded, the grid could release enough energy to damage Titan Rex's hybrid systems. The plan is dangerous, but time is short. Marcus drives a stolen armored truck through burning streets, honking the horn to get the monster's attention. Titan Rex locks onto the sound and begins pursuing him with terrifying speed. Ellie and Mia work together to reroute the city's power system. They coordinate with surviving engineers who hesitate but agree when they realize millions of lives depend on it. The entire city becomes part of their desperate gamble. Marcus speeds across highways with Titan Rex smashing through buildings behind him. The monster's massive jaws snap dangerously close. Glass shatters and fire erupts as the chase tears through the urban jungle. At last, Marcus reaches the central power station. He swerves the truck to draw Titan Rex onto the platform. The monster stomps forward, crushing transformers under its feet. Sparks fly into the night sky. Ellie signals the engineers to overload the grid. Warning sirens scream as power surges. The city plunges into darkness for a moment before a blinding wave of electricity engulfs the station and Titan Rex. The beast roars in agony as its hybrid systems overload. Its armored hide cracks with glowing fissures. For the first time, Titan Rex shows vulnerability, but its rage only grows. The monster thrashes violently, threatening to destroy everything around it. Marcus is nearly killed as debris rains down. He fights through the chaos to keep Titan Rex contained within the power station. His bravery gives Ellie and Mia the final chance to act. Ellie discovers that Titan Rex's genetic code makes it unstable when exposed to extreme sonic frequencies. Using emergency broadcast towers, she and Mia amplify high-pitched signals across the city. The sound pierces the night. Titan Rex roars in pain, thrashing wildly. Windows shatter as the frequency grows stronger. The monster staggers its massive body, weakening under the assault. Marcus seizes the moment. He launches the last explosive charge he carries directly into the glowing fissures of Titan Rex's chest. The explosion tears through the beast in a blinding flash. Titan Rex collapses with a thunderous crash, shaking the entire city. Its body lies smoldering among the ruins. The unstoppable monster has finally been defeated, but at unimaginable cost. The city is silent for a moment before cheers erupt from survivors. Humanity has won a fragile victory. Ellie, Mia, and Marcus collapse exhausted but alive, knowing they changed the course of history. Meanwhile, in the shadows, Dr. Adrian Voss watches the destruction. Instead of despair, he smiles coldly. He whispers that Titan Rex was only the beginning and that the true rebirth is still to come. His obsession lives on. Part 5 ends with Ellie looking out over the ruined city. She reflects that humanity survived, but the world is forever changed. Dinosaurs still roam free, hybrids remain at large, and the battle for coexistence is far from over. The aftermath of Titan Rex's fall leaves the city in ruins. Fires burn across the skyline while emergency crews rush to rescue survivors. The cost of victory is clear, as thousands mourn loved ones lost in the chaos. Ellie, Mia, and Marcus are hailed as heroes by those they saved. Reporters surround them demanding answers about Biodyne and the truth behind Titan Rex. Their broadcast has already spread across the globe, exposing the corporation's crimes. Governments unite to declare Biodyne a global threat. Armed forces raid remaining facilities, shutting down operations and freeing captive dinosaurs. Leaders promise never to repeat the mistakes of the past, but doubt lingers in every word. Mia publishes her recordings online, ensuring the world never forgets what happened. Her videos show the brutality of hybrid experiments and the monstrous power of Titan Rex. She becomes a symbol of truth in a world clouded by lies. Ellie returns to her work with renewed purpose. She argues that dinosaurs cannot be treated as weapons or pests. Instead, humanity must learn to coexist with them as part of Earth's natural order. Her voice inspires new conservation efforts. Marcus fades from the spotlight, choosing solitude after his redemption. Haunted by memories of battle, he walks into the wilderness, determined to protect dinosaurs from exploitation. His journey marks the beginning of a new legacy beyond war. Across the globe, dinosaurs continue to roam free. Herds of Brachiosaurus migrate across plains, while packs of raptors adapt to new hunting grounds. Humanity learns to live with constant caution, balancing fear with awe. Yet the threat is not gone. Biodyn's remaining scientists scatter across the world carrying stolen data. Some seek redemption, while others plot to continue Voss's vision in secret. The shadow of hybrid creation still lingers. In a chilling scene, Voss appears in a hidden laboratory deep underground. He stands before tanks holding new embryos. His smile reveals that his ambitions have not ended. He whispers that the rebirth will come again, stronger than before. The film closes with a haunting image. A lone egg cracks open in darkness, revealing a glowing eye inside. The screen fades to black, leaving audiences with the chilling reminder that the age of dinosaurs is far from over. The credits roll over images of humans and dinosaurs sharing the same world. Farmers protect their fields from flying predators, while children marvel at gentle giants in the distance. Beauty and terror coexist side by side. Jurassic World Rebirth ends not with peace, but with a fragile balance. Humanity survived Titan Rex, but the question remains whether they can survive themselves. The future hangs uncertain as life finds a way once more.